Hey, what's up? I wanted to make this video first in English, then in Spanish, because I believe that this is very important, okay? Between this misinformation about the PlayStation DRM and everything else, let's talk about this, okay? Very quick, and first of all, my English. I'm not a native speaker English, I'm not native speaker English. I'm usually speaking between Spanish, Japanese, and now Cantonese, and some other languages, so I don't have... I just forgot a lot of how to speak English, so sorry. Now, what we have now is the idea of someone from Resetera, Andrew, that he says that this is linked between the refund policies of the PlayStation, and he has a complete, the complete reason. He is completely right. So, for example, I just ended up a live stream, okay, testing Doom Eternal, which was bought, for example, in the 30th of March. So it passed the 50 day. Now, the thing here is that the licensing or the licenses, sorry, of the PlayStation, that the things that he says is that the license it update automatically. So whatever you install the game, whatever you play the game, the thing is that the game passed the mark of the refund policy, so it's 14 days. But the thing is, it's not 14 days per se, it's more about 15 days. So between the 50th day of the purchase to that day, okay, automatically the server of the PlayStation, it sends a new, or it issues a new DRM. So it's the license of an indefinite period of time, which we had before. So that's why he's appearing, for example, and he said that he bought a game, for example, in the 9th of April, and between the 21 and the 25th, sorry, he has the counter go out. Now, the only thing plus that we need to test is if between this day that he had the timer, if he could go, for example, in the configuration and administration of accounts, and he pulls the restore license. Okay, so for example, in that thing, what it actually does is speaking with the server of PlayStation and saying hey, send me the licensing again. So for example, if you have a game that it still says, or between the 60th day, 17th day, the 18th day or more, if you haven't had, for example, the change of this indefinite time license, you could, for example, ask the server to get them back. But here is the thing. This is still a problem, because I'm gonna put an example. So you are going to tell me that I'm going to need to have a second check online after I bought a game, between again or after the 50th day of the purchase. So I need to connect again the console. The thing here is, let's just go to the future, okay? In a future where the PS5 has his store closed, okay? So I had a talk a day before, which I put whatever date, okay? So I said, imagine that you have closed the store in the 31 of December of this year, okay? So what this means is, if I buy a game from the 60th, 70th day of December, that game, it doesn't going to have a server to, knock home and say, hey, I'm here. Change that policy of DRM of 30 days to an indefinite one. So you need to plan, for example, in the case of a closure, to reconnect the console 15 days after the purchase. So for example, if you end up having this scenario, you're fucked. You're fucked if you buy, for example, a game in the 30 or 31 of December. It's just closed, and it's not going to have a server to knock and ask, hey, change my license. So you're fucked. So in this case, in Mexico we have a Spanish word about this that is pagan justos por pecadores. It's saying the right people is paying for the sins of the others, you know? So in this case, and I wanted to make this video to, if you wanted to make it viral, okay? This is the way that this can be fixed, and the people who is playing by the rules, like you and me, brother, that the ones who want to freaking play a digital game and still I buy physical, okay? Because by defending, for example, this part of the digital world, that doesn't mean that I want a freaking complete digital world. I completely buy games physical. The difference between the people who wants to go completely digital is that they want the physical to go out, and the people who defends the physical, we defend both worlds because we know that the games should be accessible. And I'm not saying like in terms of the money. I'm saying like, for example, you have games like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That game is freaking expensive, and Capcom doesn't want to give another run in physical. So a lot of the people that is like just physical, and they are saying like, oh no, digital is the worst, just buy physical. Brother, I think that you don't understand why we defend the physical, because you're let's talk about how to fix this shit. Okay, now the thing is, right now you need to buy you buy the game, and you have the license, and you have between the purchase, which is this point, okay, here, you need to connect again in the 50th day, okay? Why? And this is the very important thing of why they are doing this. Yes, it's completely linked to the refund policy, because this is the thing that these people are doing. And I'm not saying Sony. I'm saying some people are using this fucking system to get the games and have a refund. What I am talking about. You have a game, and you have the account number 1, okay? So you have account number 1. And let's say that you buy Doom TDA, okay? The Dark Ages. The thing here is that when you buy this game, you have the undefined license. So for example, I have a PS5 with this game. The thing is that once I download the game, I can disconnect the PS5, so it's offline. So what are the people doing? Once I am offline, this game doesn't have like a ticking clock. So because it really doesn't have a ticking clock, what can I do? These motherfuckers are doing this. They disconnect the PS5, they go to the PlayStation app, or they go to ps.com and they ask a refund, and they end up having the fucking refund. So this guy get back the fucking money, $69.99 or whatever, but this motherfucker still have the game because the license is indefinite, but he got the money back. So what they are doing is to try to don't let these motherfuckers get like this. What they do, you have 15 days, doc. You can have the game 15 days or 14 days, but to play it again, you need to go online. So then I can change you the license. So this is why they are doing this. But this is again what I said. Pagan justos por pecadores. People who plays in the right way are paying for the sins of these motherfuckers. You know what you should be doing? Rather than asking all of us, check again 14 days, 15 days, 16 days, whatever days. Again, to get the new and indefinite license, you know what you are sure doing? Between these 14 days, if you wanted to have a refund, ask them to go online. You want a refund? I can't refund you, but connect your fucking PS5 or PS4 online. I can give you a refund until you get your fucking console online. You have an indefinite license. You know what? Again, you know how you fix this? Ask them, you want a refund? I want the PS4 and the PS5 online. You want the refund? Get online. If you don't get offline, you don't get the refund. And that's the fix of this. That's how you fix this shit. Because the only ones who are abusing the system are going to fucking pay. Not everyone are going to fucking pay. The ones who want to break the system, this is the way you fix them. You want a refund? Connect your PS5. Until you have your PS5 online, okay, you can ask me a refund. You understand it? So, the people are using the system between, I can download a game, but they don't ask me anything. So, if I download the game and I have this indefinite license, I can get that PS5, PS4 offline. If I can ask a refund, I get the money back and I have the game. And I can play the game, finish the game, nothing happened, create a new account, and again doing the same thing. Now, they are using these 15 days to, this is the way that I can get you online. Yeah, this is the way that you can get them online. But you can ask them too. No, brother. I'm not going to give you not even 15 days. I'm going to give you the indefinite time license. But the thing here is, and what I change, is the refund. I can give you a refund if I can see online and knock to my server the PS4 and the PS5. And if a game is just a PS4, or in this case, if the people is just buying a PS5 game, just put the PS5 online. Until I have the PS5 online, I give you the button of refund. That's how you fix this shit. Okay? So that's how these people are just suffering for what are they doing. Not everyone. This is the way to fix this thing. Again, ask them to be online to take the task of the refund. If you are not online on the PS5 or even both, I'm not going to give you a refund. And those people, the ones who are doing the bad thing, are the ones who are going to pay for this thing. Not everybody. Not everybody. So, put this video, again, past it, even that I already sent an email to PlayStation. In Japanese. In English. I even sent the freaking email in Japanese. Okay? Make this fucking video viral. Ask them if they want a fucking refund to be online. Get your PS5 online, and I'm going to, put the button of refund blue again. If you don't have it, I'm going to put gray the button until it has online, that your PS5 or PS4 is connected. This is the way that you fix the thing. And this is the way that the people who are making these problems pay for these problems. And not everybody. Make this video viral if you want.